Indian taxation system, a very complicated and highly messy act, and this is the reason ease of doing business is so much low in India. If I compare with other countries, the rate is exorbitant, the compliance and dispute resolution system, the whole machinery is so clumsy and complicated. If I talk about the actual case, the broader scenario, then you see you pay tax on income, you pay tax GST on expenses. There are some transaction based taxes like stamp duty if you are doing transaction with respect to immovable property, STT for stock market transactions, TDS, TCS based on the nature of transaction. For example, you are sending the money outside of the country under LRS scheme, you have to uh, pay tax over and above the money you are actually sending. And if you are not doing the compliances, then there are late fees, interest, penalty, etc., etc. So just think that if the rate would be lower and the differential amount you could have invested somewhere, and if it could be invested in some productive sector, how much productivity it could generate and add up to the GDP of the country. The corruption and whatsoever misutilization happening of this fund, nobody is accountable because there is no such accountability system where you can make somebody hold responsible. If I give you two basic examples how it works, for example, GST, there are two forms, GST 1 and GST 3B. If you file GST 3B late, then you have to pay late fees. But GST 1 के case में there is no such late fees charged if you are filing late also. Why? Because government does not care about whether you are passing on ITs to the other person or not. Even the responsibility of the person who is purchasing it is that he takes care of the supplier whether he or she files the GST or not, because based on GST 2B he can take the ITC in 3B, and that is why there is no such concern of the government. Talking about TDS TCS, here also you are paying TDS TCS on a certain date, okay, as and when you have done the transaction, but the refund of that you are getting 1 year after, when you are filing the actual return after it gets processed. So what about the imputed cost? What about the opportunity cost that you have missed? Who will answer this? You have to think.